pred or being teamed up with people in pred. It's a joke. A really big joke. Crazy open. Huge SMT.
Yeah, I think Wednesday's low of week. I think we're gonna run up.
Hey,
I think that's the
no skills. What's
profile.
up? Good morning to you. All right. Well, we're about to tap into a big 4-hour bearish. We have some nice highs to go grab. Previous week high as well. ES already took out previous week high, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and NQ took out previous week's low. They're different right now.
Yeah, we got some movement to go grab previous week high. It's at 3,600. Well, it's probably going to be France. To be honest, France plays so well. You have Olise and Mbappe who play like, even have Dembele. Completely insane together. And I just heard that Morocco, their biggest goal scorer, is not even playing today apparently. So bye
Who's the
bye
biggest goal
Morocco.
scorer? Hakimi?
No, I don't know the name. I just saw the news. I don't even know if it's true. I think France is gonna win the World Cup. The only way they steal it is the refs are gonna steal it from them. They're versus Argentina. What do they average? 3 goals a game, France? Oy. And I think Argentina got another lucky game. They're playing Swiss. Bro, they actually get so hand-fed.
Why, Switzerland's a good team.
No. It's like the team that kept playing like they played Canada, they played an African team. They're playing those teams that are not really great, but are making it through. What's crazy is that their defense is like pretty good, and they played Colombia, and they went 0-0 till OT, and they did penalties, and Colombia screwed up in penalties. And now they're playing Argentina. I think out of the 8 left, Swiss is totally at the bottom.
All right. I don't think we got news today, so I'm waiting for any sort of structure, consolidation, and then any sort of manipulation. I'm looking for longs. I think longs is going to be the move today. I think we're going to be very bullish today. I think that's the plan.
No skills. You find Switzerland a good team? Like, yeah, you can argue only good teams left. It's the top 8. But I don't
I'm
know.
going to see on everyone's social media the 30-second long at like 9 9:33 or something. 9:32, whatever time it was at 30-second inversion. Let's see everybody in the malls with that. Price has been doing that a lot lately. A little manipulation and then a fast leg up. I know a lot of people took that 30-second long.
Yeah, they're doing good, but it's like they're always making it by the wire. Like, who did they play? They beat Canada 2-1. Bosnia's a bad team. They tied Qatar, which is horrible. They played Algeria in the round of 32. Canada, Algeria, Colombia, they made it by a hair. Yeah. They've been playing good defense. You know those days you feel under the weather and your neck hurts and you're a bit more tired, you think if you go to the gym you're gonna get stuck with a migraine?
Yeah, but I don't have a choice. I gotta go tonight. I only went yesterday and did back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go today too. Me too. I didn't go yesterday, the day before either.
I haven't done back in 2 weeks.
I didn't do chest this week. I didn't do arms. I did a little bit of back.
Neither I did.
Yeah,
No, no.
that's what I'm saying. It's like their goalie and their defense, their back area is very good. They're very they don't really get goals against. Anyways, we'll see. France is playing today at 4. France versus Norway final. That would be insane. Norway has to beat England though. Are they even on the same side? Could they even meet? I think they could. I think you're right. They could meet. Could they meet? Yeah, they could meet if Norway is gonna end up beating Argentina. Well, first they gotta beat England, and then Argentina, and then France. Oh, Norway. I think they have the hardest route to the final. Any news today? I don't think we had. I think we only had orange folder today.
Yeah, I don't think we got news.
No, 8:30 orange. That's it. My ears are blocked.
Now we're gonna run up to the daily high that we have at 973.
A Trump tweet.
Oh, we're showing speed, and it looks like we want to get there.
I put that long on my chart, the two black and then green in the fair value gap.
Huh?
I said I just put that trade setup on my chart. I didn't take it, but I just put it up since it works most of the time. Guys, this is also another great trade when you get two black into a fair value gap and then you have a green that doesn't sweep and closes above. This also is a good trade idea that you guys could look into.
Yeah, but your protected low should be at 941. That's where I would put my stop for here. And your take profit all the way up at 974, 973. I think that's where we're gonna go. Move your stop to 9 or whatever.
No, this is the trade. That's the setup that I was watching a lot. You're just telling me what you think is a protected low. I'm telling you that this is a
Yeah,
setup that I've
because
looked
my
at for a long
setup, I
time.
know it better. When you're going up, and it's better to have more protection, especially if you have a larger target, to give yourself more room for protection. Move it down to the low and put your TP at 973.
Alright, no skills, enjoy. I'll talk to you later. That's funny. I'll be back. Need to check up on your dad.
Put it down to the 943 or whatever, 941, and put your TP at 943 all the way up.
Don't want to argue. 9 what?
9, I'll tell you, hold on. 973.
There you go. Mom came home last night?
Yeah,
Cool. She must be annoyed, bro. First day back at work and sent back. What a candle.
yeah. It would be pretty funny if my loc is protected after I told you to move it.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. We did fill the 4 hour, but ES has a daily high right there.
She had a long day yesterday. She went to the hospital. She woke up at like 5:30 to take her shower, go to work, and then got home at 11
11,
o'clock.
yeah. Yeah, around 11.
Ouch. What is that? Minus 6.5. It's like 18 hours. don't know why I have this fatigue, man. He's so funny, Miguel. I texted him Jim 11:55. He goes, "Yes, Alex," and he sends an emoji with the arm to say we're doing arms, you know.
There you go. Or 973.
Run. I really
Nine
enjoyed
seven
the new controller.
nine 973. Here we come. Push fast. Up and away.
You know what the issue is when you install it, it says that some computers you cannot put at 8,000 polling rate, like this the speed or whatever. It says you'll get stutters, and yesterday I got one stutter in a fight, and it completely made me lose. I was in rank and I had a complete stutter. So funny.
There you go. Yes, grabbed it.
Hey, did you see the video of Panic with Valkyrie hanging on the top of the cannon?
No, is it the one where he's hiding and then wins a 1v1 at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on the cannon, they didn't even see it. That is so funny. I don't get it. That team on the bottom wiped out his two teammates, didn't even look for Panic when they know he's alone, and the other team didn't see him walking on top of the cannon. That is hilarious. Took Mike long to get there, huh? Yesterday he left for in during rush hour.
Yeah, there's traffic, bro, until like 8 o'clock during the week.
Yeah.
That's what I told him, bro. There's always traffic until like, bro, I remember I used to go to school. Even coming back like at 7:30, 8 o'clock, there
Yeah,
was
so many
traffic.
cars, I know.
Yeah, yeah, bro, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ooh.
Is your door open? Out of curiosity.
No, I could maybe like it was closed, but like I saw a hairline fracture in it. Now it's closed completely, but it was closed.
Alexi's meeting with the surgeon today.
Yeah, you spoke to him when yesterday?
Yeah, I gave him a call. I don't know if he's meeting with the surgeon or just an orthopedic doctor.
I don't know.
He said he has to go. He has to redo the scan of his Achilles, and
I
then they'll
spoke to him
meet.
too yesterday. It's funny you say that. I called him too.
Bro, what's funny is that how come they sent me for an ultrasound to confirm it, but him they're giving him like MRIs or X-rays? I don't even know X-ray you could look for tendons. I thought it's more for bone.
I don't know.
Bizarre.
I don't know. Maybe they already determined that
Good morning,
it's a bit
JC.
of a tear, and now they want to check. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe now they want to check the bones, see if any bone is broken.
Bro, there's no bone broken. He just fell by himself. Nothing hit him.
Yeah, you could fall and break your bones.
My point is he didn't fall on it. He just took a step and popped like mine. There was no impact for a bone to break.
Yeah, doesn't they could still want to check.
But they already did. He told me they already did an X-ray of his what do you call it? His ankle because the lady said we have to check the first time he went to the hospital. So they did X-rays of his ankle and the Achilles.
He for sure has a partial tear.
Oh yeah, he does.
Well, he had
Look
the
how he
same
fell.
reaction
Look what
you
he
did.
felt. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The way he ran, yeah, yeah.
Yo, mine really hurt and mine popped. Bro, I felt a firework in my body, bro. It felt like a bomb blew up in my body. Good morning, Futures Floor. I still remember if I could put myself in the moment and remember what it felt like. I took a step, all I heard was boom from the inside, bro. Like a flashbang inside me. And my whole leg felt like an internal pressure. Fell to the floor. I turned around in so much pain. That really hurt. But he said he didn't feel a pop, didn't hear a pop, so maybe his didn't tear completely. Oh, what a disgusting injury. Such a nasty, freaky injury. I still remember running. I took a step in those shoes and my shorts and pop.
Yeah, bro, that was so horrible.
Good morning, TA. Yeah, I just remember turning around and seeing Mass Johnson with his hands on his head running at me with like, oh shit. He's like, bro, don't move. I heard a pop. I'm like, how did he heard a pop? He was on the side with Eric under the goalpost. Did you see how far I was from him?
Yeah, it was loud. I told you, I heard it too. It was pretty loud.
Yeah. Bro, imagine what it felt like in my leg.
Pretty
Bro,
crazy how it makes that sound.
yeah, the weirdest feeling. The whole process sucked. Even when I was able to walk again, you know how tight your Achilles felt? Just standing straight, I felt like my Achilles was being stretched out. It was insane. I've been thinking about it more lately because it just happened to Alexi, but horrible, 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 man. I hated it so much. It hurt. The feeling was uncomfortable. Every time I changed the position of my boot, it felt like my Achilles was being pulled. Because it's so tight, you know, they tie it back together and they keep your foot down. So your Achilles, it's like a muscle who hasn't been stretched in like 2 months. And then you're trying to fully extend, you know? Oh,
Come on, MQ, do your thing, run.
am I on mute?
No, I hear you. I want to see it expand, retraced. I want to see clean moves. What other targets do we have on ES?
Wow, it's so funny. We tapped into a 1 hour bearish. Like right in the middle of that little 1 hour bearish for value gap. And look, we came down from it. Look how cute that little bearish for value gap is.
Yeah, I see it.
You see it? I want to draw it out. I want to see if we hit 50% on the dot. Bro, 50% on the dot. It can't even be more 50%. Look, draw it out and bring it to the right on the 1 hour. Are you gonna do it?
I see it. I have it on my chart.
Oh, okay. Tapped 50% on the dot. Like not a hairline higher, not a hairline lower. 930.50, exactly the midpoint. So funny how it does that sometimes, huh? I wonder how much of a coincidence is it actually? What's even worse is Antonio. Yo, bro, nothing happened. Get up. He grabs the, he touches his tendon and gives it a little smack.
Yeah.
And then you have Mark, bro. It's adrenaline. Get up, loser. Poor kid.
He's not allowed to tear his tendon.
Yo, for real. Bro, I knew exactly where it was. I remember where mine was. And I just touched him right where mine ruptured. He's like, ah, oh, right there. I told him, ah, oh, poor kid. But yeah, he didn't get a full pop like you said, so it might be
Okay, 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 okay.
I have to. David, I'm just making conversation. If not, it's dead in here, you know?
Yeah, maybe I wanted to talk about something, I'm
Yeah, go
cutting
ahead.
you off. It's about trading, not
Yeah,
about
go.
garbage. It's a 5 minute that we might inverse at 950. I want us to inverse it, but then I want us to go back up. I don't want us to respect it.
Look, do you see my stream? Look what they gave also with it. Do you see?
Hold on, I gotta go on it and I gotta click live. I don't even know what that is.
Like different joysticks.
Oh,
One with the indent, and then the other ones are the same but with different heights. In case you want one with that's higher. Pretty cool, huh? What they give you
yep.
for a good price and a good controller. That's how you know PS5 are scammers. Is they sell you a DualSense Edge for 400 bucks. That gets stick drift after a year. I think if we go back up, this is where we're gonna go back up from. Tapped into that 15-minute fair value gap, and we just took out those lows and tapped into 1 minute as well.
We did invest the 5 and just tapped into a 15. So yeah, it's possible. We'll see how we react off here.
Yeah, and we tapped into another 5, bullish. All right, we'll take a look. We're back at equilibrium of the previous range. We're tapping into 5 minutes and 15-minute bullish for value gaps. So that's pretty much what I'd like to see. Hopefully we get some, I don't know, Dave, what do you want to see? I'm still bullish, me as well.
Yeah, I want us to go back up. We
Um,
just tapped into the 15. I want to see an entry so I can go long.
yeah, me too. I would like to see here a higher swing low form and maybe get an entry based off that, or have an SMT into one of these fair value gaps to continue going up.
It's pretty darn bearish. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. I thought we would for sure pump up. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still not bearish. We tap back into the last 1 minute. If it inverses the fair value gap at the bottom of the leg here, I'll flip my bias.
Pretty big candle that.
Yeah, that's huge.
I didn't think we would come down from there, to be honest.
Even yesterday I had a bullish bias and didn't play out in the morning as well. We went up and then we came back down and took out the AM low. We'll just have to wait and see. What's up, Create? And if you guys take trades this morning, find any opportunities on the way up or the way down? We're still hunting. The short at 920. What was the short at 920? No, I didn't even have a short at 920. What did you take though? Oh yeah, create wealth. Did you use it for funded seat? It's funny, Big Mike told me to go check, but I didn't get anything. As funny as it sounds. Oh, you're right. Create wealth. That's what I got. I got it. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do giveaways for you guys. I'm really hoping. Maybe soon we'll be able to do giveaways. Yeah, they have all types of accounts funded seed actually. They have all the ones that you guys can ever think of, they have it. Straight to funded. And if they draw down, instant direct, yeah. The ones that pay on day one, yeah, they have everything. It's pretty nice to see. They're trying to stay competitive in the domain of prop firms. Every
This
firm
is
has
pretty
their
badass.
unique, yeah. Every firm has their unique way of trying to pull customers. And it's great because there's so many of them, so they're competing against each other, so they're always trying to give you something better than the one before. Well, that's a candle.
Yeah, it is.
If this holds, I'm going to take this long. If this SMT holds, I'm going to put my stop at 15 points.
This is pretty bearish, man. I was thinking of a short.
Order filled. Order filled.
Well, that was a loser, guys.
Yeah, look how bearish you are.
And I was really
Big
hoping that
candles,
SMT would hold
displacement.
with ES. Oh, you got the 250Ks. Is that with Apex? Yeah, I saw Apex had that deal. I'm not a huge fan though with the numbers. What is it, trailing or end of day drawdown? I think for the 250Ks they got trailing, right? What's the profit target? I think you have to go for like 12 or 13K. I think that's what it was. $15K. Simple full port 27. Do you know how fast the numbers change when you're full porting 27? It must fly. Done in a minute. That's crazy. Yeah, the candles are pretty big as well. It'd be moving quick. Wow, that SMT couldn't hold. The S just had to dip below.
Yeah, in bearish markets like that, SMTs don't hold. Look at the speed downwards.
Very surprised we came all the way back down. Me too, I was very bullish for today. And we did the exact same thing like yesterday. We opened up, we came up, we formed like those three almost equal highs, and we went all the way back down. This is yesterday's morning. We did the exact same thing about today. On the open.
Okay.
Yeah, my order filled is very loud. Unfortunately, it was another loser today. Very small one. 50 bucks. Order filled. Yeah, they're very loud, the order filled. On Trade of 8. They really want you to hear it. Dave, your mic is bugging.
My mic.
Yeah, 'cause we hear Mr. Mike in the background, but it's like gargling.
But it's closed. I don't get it. The door is closed. Nothing I can do, bro.
It's okay.
I'll go on mute for now until I see something.
It's hard for me to turn bullish. I feel like I'm a bit bearish right now. Did we tap into something specific here on the 1 hour? No. 15. We might inverse the 930 15-minute fair value gap if we stay below here in the next 2 minutes. Well, that's a push higher. You went long at the 640? No way, that's insane. You and No Skills trade about the same strategies, I'm guessing. You don't like that black to green, Dave? Out of curiosity.
It's against my rules, sadly. From the full daily range, I'm from the full daily range, I'm in a premium right now. So even if I'm bullish, that's what sucks. Is the fact that I'm in a premium, I can't take the trade yet.
Yeah, long at 640 was a crazy call. Especially that we have these lows in the BPR here. Surprised we didn't attack those as well when we came down hard.
As much as I'd love to take it and it looks good, I can't.
Do you hear me? My mic turned off and turned back on.
I hear you. I told you I'm on mute, so it doesn't interfere.
No, I didn't ask if you were on mute. I asked if you hear me because my mic turned off and turned back on. Well, I'm on a little losing streak with this SMT trade. Pack up your bags. Every time I wake up and it's dark outside, it's like you have so much less energy compared to the days that it's sunny. You wake up, it's dark in your room, you go make breakfast, it's dark. Ah, Create, I just saw your comment. You wrote you turn it all off. The issue is if I turn it off, sometimes I'm too nervous that I'll like for example if I forget I have a sell limit or a buy stop. I'm not paying attention and I kept it there and I forgot to click exit and cancel all at market and I leave and it enters in a trade and I come back. I can't take the risk. I've a lot of fun did so. I'd rather keep it on and it gives me a heart attack every time it tells me order failed than me to forget.
Oh, the month of June's been testing my patience.
We're in July.
On July, yeah. June was a great month.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough start of the month for me as well. Gotta say.
Had a rough start. I'm only done 1 hour on the month, but it's just been very slow.
Hey, it's funny. I saw that kid that you watched one time on TikTok about that fair price theory.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah, he said he takes about 20 trades a day.
Yeah, if he wants to, he could, because he does like New York Open, and then he does 2 p.m., and then he does 6 p.m., 8 p.m.
TA, my setups are mainly on soups of internals or external lows and highs, and mainly SMTs and Q and ES if they have the exact same highs and lows, and we cause a short-term SMT. Like we'll say a bullish SMT, but the lows are all pretty like have to be the exact same lows and that they're close by. I'll take a long based on hoping that SMT will hold. Hey Bella, good morning. So that's pretty much what I look for. And David looks more on price ranges and continuations. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My main
Yeah, I
setup
can
though is
expand more. I use ICT concepts, but the three main concepts I use are premium and discount ranges, order blocks, and I'll trade mean reversions and continuations based off ICT concepts. So all based on time and price theory. The trades are based on three very simple, extremely simple concepts. You draw out the entire dealing range, so you'll use your fibs. All you need is a 50%. You'll draw it from the full daily range. So after midnight till now, you'll see where you are if you're in a premium or a discount. If I'm in a premium, I'm only looking for shorts. If I'm in a discount, I'm only looking for longs. Then I use the current dealing range, which is the current swing low to swing high. If we're in a premium, then I'm looking for shorts. If we're in a discount, then I'm looking for longs. And then the last part is to look at what we're respecting or what we're disrespecting. So if we're disrespecting bullish PD arrays, like if we're inverting for value gaps, we're creating mitigation blocks, rejection blocks towards the downside, then I'm looking for shorts. And out of those three things, so I'll recap the entire daily range. If you're in a premium or a discount, the current dealing range, the most current swing high to swing low, and then to see what you're disrespecting. If you're looking bearish, then you're obviously disrespecting bullish PD arrays. If you're looking bullish, then you're obviously disrespecting bearish PD arrays. As long as I have two out of those 3 points, I could take my entry pattern, which is basically it'll look like an order block with an engulfing candle to show speed, or I'll use institutional order flow entry drill, which is one of ICT's like secret concepts. I figured out when exactly those work more than not, and it's based on displacement as well to confirm my entry. That's basically it. The rest is patience and waiting for market conditions to be in my favor.
so again, this black to green, you wouldn't take it because we're in the premium of the daily range, or do I completely have it wrong? David, hello?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear me ask your question. This black and two green.
Yeah, exactly. So one of my entry patterns would be a failure swing that has to be a down close candle and two bullish candles up to show displacement like we have here. But in my overall range, we're in a premium. My current swing high to swing low doesn't give me an entry because my current swing high to swing low would be 1035 to 1037. That's the current swing high to swing low, unfortunately. So I can't take a trade here. Sometimes when we're in extremely bullish markets, I'll miss out on some moves because we're in a premium, so I can't take a long. But overall, it saves me a lot more losses than it does wins. So it's important. It shows the importance of sitting on your hands and waiting for the right conditions. Most traders suffer with this. They'll see a B setup, a C setup, and they'll take it just because they want to take a trade. They're not able to sit on their hands for an entire day or entire 2 days without taking a trade. And that's where you're going to ruin your equity curve. It's important to understand which market conditions your setup work in more and really be patient to take those setups only in those market conditions and focus only on your setup, not what other people are taking.
Yeah, that's one thing I learned too. Stop focusing on what other people are doing. When you get too much, when you get complicated with things and you're looking constantly at different setups from different people, that's when you start to screw up a lot more often than not. And that's when you enter in a trade and your confidence is close to zero. Good morning, James. How you doing today? James, I think you trade reversion back to the mean, no? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there's a lot of mean reversion traders.
Are you having a good day in the markets? I think I remember the conversation we had one time. Mean
But I'm
reversion.
considered a mean reversion trader too, if you think about it, because when I'm in a high premium, I'm always trying to target towards any liquidity pools or unmitigated for value gaps towards 50% of the range. So I'm technically a mean reversion trader also. Yeah. Those are the days where my patience are tested the most, because I can only take longs in a discount, and sometimes you're in a premium. And even though I have a bullish bias, I can't take the trades. I can't. It's against my rules. You got to sit on your hands. Some days it's in my favor, some days it's not. But there's only one caveat to all my rules. If we're building low resistance liquidity, so clean highs in a downward trend and in a bullish market, I'll look for a manipulation lower and then catch the long so I can take out those internal highs. The only way I can take a long in a premium is if I have at least 3 internal highs that are low resistance. If I get that, then I have the conviction that we're bullish. I'll take a long. Other than that, I cannot touch longs. Because what happens sometimes is when you're in bullish markets and you keep running up, you won't get deep retracements into premium. When markets are extremely bullish, oftentimes I'll retrace to the most recent fair value gaps and then continue pushing higher. So I found that what increases my edge is if I have low resistance liquidity, if the market starts to build internal highs, like nice edges together, and I have at least 3, it increases my odds to for a winner. Other than that, I won't touch any longs in a premium. As trades come, I'll show you guys and I'll explain the trades. I'm an open book. I think last month was my best month. I think I had like an 85% win rate. But this month for now has been a bit slow.
Yeah, me too. My SMT setup has been a little bit slow as well.
But it's to expect most of the times, especially if you're trading ICT concepts. There's at least 1 or 2 months during the summer between May to September that you'll at least get 1 or 2 months that are pretty slow. Summer months are not the best months for ICT concepts a lot of the times, but who knows? You could get lucky and have an amazing summer. Price action's different every year. Like here's the thing: the only low resistance I see being built now is to the downside. You have the low at 1026, the low at 1031, the low at 1034, the low at 1037. That's the type of liquidity that I like to be engineered when I'm bullish towards like the upside, not towards the downside.
So that was a great explanation from David. Thank you, boss. So as funny as it sounds, I got into ICT concepts because of David. I didn't find ICT on my own.
I'm getting my camera. You guys will be able to see my screen and my thought process throughout the days and how I take trades and how I avoid unfavorable conditions, which days are better, what type of price action is better for most setups, mean reversion or continuations.
You guys will soon be able to see double.
How to get an easy daily bias.
For those who don't know, we're identical twins. Hey, at least the show you gave me to watch, there's 2 episodes a week and not one. I find one is like so little.
Yeah, you gotta wait a whole week for one more episode.
Yeah, for 1 hour. At least here you get two. You could spread it out. Did this take the high? No. Bro, my computer's been a bit laggy lately. Wow, it's too bad I was wrong. That SMT had to dig in a little bit deeper here. I entered right here at like 41 and I had to put like a 20-point stop. Where did it go to? It went to 15, 41, about 25 points. I would have had such a beautiful trade. Alright, what do we have here? Is there a fair value gap in this leg? 1044, 1037. Good morning, Temmie. It's funny, sometimes I say good morning, but people are like 12 hours ahead or 6 hours ahead. Like AD's in Japan. Isn't Japan like 10 hours ahead or 12 hours ahead? Yeah, 11:51 p.m. That's 13 hours ahead. Man, how does he trade so late? Thank you, Mr. Haven. The DNA stands for David and Alex, since we're both twins. He's David, I'm Alex. Thought about a lot of names, but just that one stuck. We
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
easy to
any.
remember too, DNA.
Yeah, we don't have any active trades. I took a loser this morning. I entered in at the candle at 10:20 because it caused a nice Big bullish SMT with ES, and ES tapped into the wick at 9:32 of that low of the AM. So I was really hoping that SMT would hold. I only went in with one micro though over here, and unfortunately it went more than 15 points, so I had to get out. I had to have a tight stop. I was going for 45
And
points.
as you see how we have the SMT between 1014 and 1049, and we built all that low resistance liquidity on the downside.
Yeah.
If we start to show bearish price action, then I think we're gonna head lower. Because that was where the engineered liquidity was built, and now we have an SMT. We also tapped into a small 15-minute bearish for value gap and a 5-minute also. It's very possible we start to head lower. I am in a premium also.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, you guys can shoot away. Mr. David is great at theory. Little hidden genius. Sir. Who called me sir? Yes, sir. I'm too young to be called sir. Thank you, Create Wealth. Appreciate it. You can do as you wish. I'm not holding you hostage. What does that mean? All Irish. I'm scared you're going to tell me you're only going to be drinking green beer. Beer with green lids on it. Yeah, we all have our different ways of trading. He's more of a scalper, and we're a little bit more patient based on ICT concepts. Thank you, Create. Ah, Patty and Connor. That's what you mean going Irish all weekend. Yeah. The issue is, like I said, if you want Connor to take it, he's gonna have to do it under 2 rounds. It's gonna be very tough for him to I think once you pass round 3, his cardio's done. I think he's been partying and having fun too much, which he is allowed. Like I said, how much did he sell his company for? I think like, what do you remember the number, Dave? Like 650 million? He sold it for some ridiculous amount of money, so I think he's been enjoying. No, I don't trade the gold at the moment. I only focus on NQ and ES. Paddy and one? Who's Paddy fighting? Isn't he fighting Benoit Saint Denis? Yeah, Connor. I wonder if he's been training. There hasn't been any videos surfacing, especially on my social media, so I'm not exactly sure what he's been doing, what he's been up to. But that fight's gonna bring in some serious money for sure. Who's not excited to see Conor McGregor back? I just hope he doesn't disappoint. I hope at least he puts up a good fight. Anyways, we'll see. Argentina's playing as well on Saturday. Conor McGregor, yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of boxing because Max Holloway also is a big striker. So it's technically two strikers, which are the funnest fights to watch, to be honest. I don't
Yeah,
like to see
100%.
two people running jujitsu on the mat and wrestling. Give me two strikers. You guys, we always have fun when we're watching Michael Chandler and
Yeah. Those fights are way more fun than just watching straight people wrestle on the ground for 20 minutes.
yeah, look at Justin Gaethje and what's his name? That Spanish guy again. How did I forget his name? He just fought. Ilya Tupuria. There you go. He washed up. Yeah, Max took out Justin in the last second. Those are one of those knockouts that he fell on his face and had his butt up to the sky. Max hurt my feeling in my wallet. What do we have here? What did Connor say, TA? We spoke about quite a bit there. I don't know what that comment is in regards. Was it about the knockout being rough? Being knocked out at the last second is crazy work, though.
Yeah, I don't think Connor's gonna win though. I don't think he's been training. I don't think he cares that much. I don't know. He sold his company for $500 million. When you get that type of money, I don't think you're motivated to fight correctly and train a lot for what, a couple million?
That's a rough knockout. Face down, ass up. Ah, that's tough. Yeah, it's part of the game. Better to be knocked out like that than to give a leg kick and your leg is busted in half. I think I'd rather be knocked out than breaking an arm or a leg. Hero Dave, did you watch his training? Are you talking about Conor McGregor's training? And if you're talking about that, then no, I haven't seen it. I don't even know if he's been training. I haven't seen any videos on any social medias about him training. I saw he had a an ad where he put on like one of those fake fat body suits.
Yeah, but you could make training videos look good. It's hard to look at a training video and say, yeah, he's ready and stuff. And Connor's always had problems with cardio. Like a lot of his fights ended in early knockouts, but as they go on, he struggles.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning as well. I think if it goes past like round two, round three, bro, striking with that much energy, it's gonna go to Max Holloway. He has so much. He has great cardio, and Connor's lacking cardio. This fight is in favor of Max Holloway, especially Max has been fighting recently a lot. Yeah, Max is badass. He's a very good fighter.
I really like to find a trade this morning.
Connor's a shotgun. Max is a machine gun. Yeah, Max is a machine gun, like Justin Gaethje, like Topuria. They're all a lot of them are machine guns. It's funner to watch. Did you guys see Cyril Gane versus Alex Pereira?
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight. But I don't know, very a lot of controversy behind that fight
Yeah,
with the
the
strikes
back of the
behind the
head
head.
shots were for me illegal. I saw Herb Dean do nothing about it. I'm like, is that legal? I'm like, it must be legal if he's doing nothing. Come on, Herb Dean. Do your job, man. Oh, he's actually in trouble. He might get fired. No way. I didn't hear about that. I just know there was a lot of controversy about that fight.
Yeah, Dana White was pretty mad. He said Alex is not one to ever complain. He's never ever complained once. I've never heard him complain. You know, in this fight he was pissed.
I would complain too. It's like I said, there's a difference between losing because you deserve to lose and the other person performed better than you, and then losing due to factors that were not supposed to happen or that were against the rules and stuff like that. Then you feel like you were robbed and that you didn't lose and that your hard work was not taken into account. It was all for nothing. Very controversy, but it was like Argentina and Egypt. Equal lows on NQ. We're forming a lot of south side.
Yeah, but we're bullish overall. We keep making new highs and higher lows as well, slowly going up. It's nothing clean enough for me to personally take, unfortunately. Especially that ES is already at the 10 a.m. high.
Oh, yes, is really pushing.
I was really hoping for some LR towards the upside so I could catch a long. These conditions are not favorable for a long for me.
Yeah, TA after replay I saw, but to be honest, some of them looked a bit controversial. But like I said, it's so hard for him to see exactly the specific location on where he's doing it until after review replay. Because you also don't want to take it away from Cyril Gane if he was doing something legal and that you pull back and say he wasn't, because that's the difference between winning and losing, and giving it to him early. And for heavyweights, 1 second could change everything. One hit and you're done for. Wow, well, ES took the opening range high. ES has been really a little bit more bullish than NQ recently. I'm glad we agree, TA. So yeah, this weekend will be a great weekend for us sport fanatics. Gonna be fun to watch. Anybody else rooting for Norway? Anybody want Norway over England? I think Haaland deserves it, and the momentum is great. Yeah, that's the issue. But to be honest, you shouldn't be sad because if you like them both, then it doesn't really matter who wins. When I see two people that I like fighting, I don't mind who wins. I'd rather say, wow, the other one fought the best he can, and this is how it ended. This is how it ended. I'm glad they both fought well. They both trained hard. Yeah, I agree with you though. The Max or Connor fight, I don't really mind who ends up taking it, but Paddy the Baddy, I want him to win as well. When Dustin Poirier fought Benoit Saint Denis, I was the only one rooting for Dustin. Everyone was telling me, Benoit's gonna take the win easily, but he ended up pulling it off, Dustin. I was glad for that one.
So much patience needed. Sit on your hands, wait for the perfect environment for your setup to show up.
Yeah.
Some days really test your patience. That's the name of the game. The ones who are able to sit on their hands and wait patiently for A+ setups and environments are the ones that end up winning at the end of the month. It's important. You trade like you need money, you're not going nowhere. You have to trade like you don't need it. You're all just waiting.
Yeah, I think that comes with experience as well. In the beginning, you're so focused on the numbers and stuff. Uh, Do it like a video game. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Play how you're supposed to play, and the results will follow. Control what you can control. No need to focus on the elements that you cannot control or dwell on them as much. My mic's off? Dave, do you hear me? You tell me my mic's off.
No, I hear you.
It doesn't say I'm muted. Should be on. TA, do you hear me?
Yeah, I should hear you. Check your YouTube. I hear you on Discord, so it should be good.
I'll raise my volume. I'll take a look here. No, it looks like I hear myself on stream. Okay, you hear me on stream as well?
Slowly gonna drift up, eh? I won't get a nice clean entry.
It's all good. Don't worry, it happens to me as well. Especially sometimes if I forget to unmute when I'm blowing my nose or stuff like that. I come back and I'll be talking for 5 minutes and then I'll be like, why is no one answering? And I realize my mic was muted. Well, that's too bad. I had a tight stop here, but it was the bottom of the day for now. TEA. You got to be classy. Oy. I think you make us worried, TA, with all those drinking comments. I really hope you're exaggerating on how much you actually do that. I'm quite the opposite. I'm not a big fan of drinking. Well, dot dot dot. Hey, your thoughts. Welcome back. We have a rage baiter in the chat. Ah, I remember the first time you joined. Yo, fam. What's goody? What's crack-a-lacking with you? Big Mike is live on Future's floor. Never far away. He's always in the bushes peeking. He's listening. It's like Batman.
A slow grind up. I won't be able to find an entry today. Markets, be nice to me. Be nice. I want an entry. Give me an entry. Give me an entry.
So funny. One of our friends started with the big mic. Secret safe with me, TA. I don't repeat anything. Big Mike. One day my boys were over and one of them, instead of saying, "How are you, Mike?" or "How are you, sir?" decided to say, "Hey, Big Mike." And that nickname just stuck with him. Now we all do it. Who's Carl Frederickson? Am I too young to understand that joke? Oh, I had to Google it. Dave, you know who Carl Frederickson is?
No, but the name sounds familiar.
The old man in Up.
Oh. Oh my god.
Ah, poor guy. Somebody said that yesterday in the stream. Mike looks like the guy from Up.
Up and away.
Up, up, and away. All right, chat, what do we have here? Are we delivering off anything from the higher time frames? No. Anything on the 1 hour? Wow, I really like the higher prices. Look at here, we tapped one more time into the fair value gap, came back down, came all the way back up, and now it's pushing higher.
I got mosquito bites on my leg and every day, man. They are nauseatingly itchy.
TA, every time you long, you should put a picture of that guy from Up. That's your TP. Up, up, and away. But like Buzz Lightyear, the guy from Up. Yeah, I really believe we're going to see 920 again. I think we're going to rip up even higher. I'm very bullish today. I'm not sure why. Well, I'm not sure why. I came into the day very bullish. We'll focus on what we see here. I would really like an internal soup and then a green closure above. It's more what I'm looking for. There has to be a response. There always is.
No, NQ has been lagging far behind ES
Yeah, I know. For quite a
for a
while
while.
now.
Should go up here. There's no reason for NQ to come back down. Wouldn't even make sense.
Yeah, and Q's really lagging behind.
Yep. And I need you more tonight. I shouldn't have been a trader. I should have been a singer. And I need you more than ever.
Okay, I'll be
Nah,
right back. Give me 30 seconds, okay?
I'll give you 30 seconds. Oh, still got 30 minutes till noon. Hopefully I could catch a trade. Hopefully I could catch a trade. Papalando. If I catch a trade, I'll signal you guys the trade. You can see my art at work. My art. It's an art form.
Hey, Popa. What up? Dave, you hear me? Just to confirm that my mic is working.
Yuppo. Yuppo, yuppo.
Did you ever see my trading partner? Do you see the stream?
That's yours. Did you see mine?
I can't. You have no camera.
Oh,
Ah, I know who yours is. It's Baby Yoda.
not
What's his
Baby
name?
Yoda. It's Grogu.
Grogu. I remember. I was trying to think of like, have I seen his? What is he talking about?
Star Wars is best character.
Grogu. Yeah. It was so funny when I went to go pick him up for you. I brought him in the house. I put him up on the ledge in the corner. He was spying on us.
Go look, I sent you a picture of him.
Do you see in the chat? This is David's trading partner. Do you see him well? I can't see my
Yeah, I
stream now
do.
because my phone's down. Yeah. This is David's trading partner. All right, what do we have here? Nothing much. Nothing much.
Go look, I sent you another. Oh, you saw it.
Can I show stream?
Yeah.
David trades with a monster.
He tells me where the
Yeah.
market's going.
He was pointing, huh? He points where the market's going.
He whispers. And then he uses the force to put it in my direction.
I want to see what it looked like on my stream. All right, tapped into that 1 minute. Fortunately, like you said, we're in such a we're still in a premium, so I can't be really looking for some longs. And the lows are not equal again, so I can't even be looking for my SMT trade. I'm a bit of in a blender.
I could look for longs. I need lower resistance liquidity to form. I can't just long every indication that we could be going long. You could burn yourself a lot like that.
All right, chat. One more sweep. We sweep this low. We close above. We respect it. And we have one nice closure green above, and I'll be targeting the highs at of the morning. That's what I would like to see. Because NQ is still a lot behind, and yes, already took out previous week high, took out the morning high. We failed to take out the morning high yet, and look how far our previous weekly high is from for NQ. We're still about 715, 720 points away, which is a lot. Bro, my neck hurts. I slept rough on my pillow, exactly like you.
Just keep slowly grinding up. Slowly
Yeah.
but surely. ES had such a clean setup. The inversion at 1054 when you take the candle at 1054. Internal sweep, straight inversion, lower resistance liquidity, equal highs. What a clean setup on ES.
That's what I think about sometimes too. Our ability to read price action, but also that it's not one of our setups that we've back tested for a long time, you know what I mean? So it's like you have the sense of direction, you know where you know where it wants to go, you know what makes sense, but you cannot pull the trigger.
Yeah, a lot of people can read the markets, but staying patient and taking your setup is what differentiates you from the rest. So a lot of people will think they'll just marry the bias and they'll take setups that don't belong to them to try to go for that draw on liquidity. It's not smart.
I was really hoping we'd soup that low. TA, you must live an expensive life. Sounds expies. Beer can returns. Uh, I can't wrap my head around shorts yet, unfortunately. What's bothering me is that ES is a lot higher. And I feel like NQ really wants to go grab those highs and not keep that bearish SMT. Yeah, me too. I'm bullish. Create wealth. I'm bullish as well. Like the issue is if we fill in this Revier gap and close and we get an IVG here and we close above, like I'd be so willing to take it as well. It looks so nice to take just because I'm so bullish. But like David said, unfortunately it's not one of our setups. So that's when you just be patient and you watch price do its thing.
Yeah,
But
you
I'll
can't let FOMO kick in. Sometimes you just gotta watch price go and hit all your draws and smile.
mark it out though for you guys. Yeah, like you said, create just putting in chart time, which is better. Get yourself that experience. No, didn't inverse yet. Get me one more soup. Get this low taken out one more time, and then we'll go back up. Give me what I want, NQ. Feed it to me on a silver platter.
Yeah, price is also slowing down.
Yeah, you are indeed correct.
Now we wait.
But it's also important to put in chart time. Like I tell people when they ask, it's not like you can just go watch a video on a professional trader and watching him for 50 hours and then you go by yourself and try to recreate the exact same thing. It just doesn't happen, unfortunately. You need all that experience that comes with it. It's like watching a pro gamer, watching his gameplay and him teaching you how he plays and then It's the first time you touch a controller or a mouse and keyboard and you try to recreate what he's doing. Even with the knowledge, it's impossible. You need the experience and the time on the charts. Here we go. Yeah, we closed that fair value gap. Is this where we rip?
Price is slow though. We're gonna go up yet. There's too little. There's a little consolidation here. We can play around.
Yeah, I don't mind one more internal sweep.
Yeah, I'd really like us to come down a bit and leave this high. We'll have three close highs together. I'll be able to take a long if we come down and happen in manipulation one more time. If price is in a rush, it'll run, but I don't want it to.
Wow. No, don't take out the highs.
Yeah, it's looking like it'll go up.
Order filled.
Oh,
MNQ who has been doing a bit of different stuff than NQ today. Like MNQ just swept those highs, but NQ didn't.
899. I got in on my trade there. 899.
But NQ didn't take it.
I trade off NQ.
Yeah, NQ didn't take it. It just did now.
I'm confused what you mean.
Doesn't matter, whatever.
Come on, NQ. We know you want to run. Just don't come back. Stop consolidating. Push. Have that little 11 o'clock ending run. Don't tap me out. Break even. Let's go. Run. I want to see you run. Yes, has 1 minute equal highs as well. Come on, NQ. Catch up. So far behind.
Run, boy, run. Oh, you didn't even mark out your trade. Oh, you did, yeah. I see it.
Come on. Push to the high 90s. Come on. Don't come back down. I really needed to run though. Don't hesitate. Don't give me a break even. I've been fed up of break evens lately. Just go. Fill in that gap that you have there as well. Come on, a little bit further. No, don't edge me again.
No, it's coming back. It's gonna go for
Order
you.
filled.
In 3,
There you go. GG, guys.
2, 1. You have to move your sell stop.
I cancel. Everything's canceled. You don't see it on my chart yet, though. You'll see.
I saw it.
All right, chat. Well, that was a fun one. So this setup is on a 5-win streak, and unfortunately I was only able to capture 2 because I missed Tuesday morning twice, and one I didn't really follow my rules and moved break even wrongly. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. You said NQ. I'm on NQ1, Mr. David. I'll go over the trade for you guys. So this black candle had the internal sweep at 11:37. We took it out. And then the candle after at 11:40 closed above the black candle. The only reason why I did take it is because it left equal highs with the candle at 11:27. If if this candle were to take out this high, I wouldn't have taken it because it would have counted as a soup. But since we left equal highs, I was bullish for continuation, and that's pretty much the trade setup. And you go for a 1-for-1. So that was pretty much the trade on NQ for the AM session. Well, it's good to follow up with a winner, especially after my morning loser. And yeah, that was a 1-for-1, and it kind of lined up perfectly to fill up this gap, which I'm very happy of. At the 10:06 1-minute bearish, so we completely filled that gap as well. It leaned up perfectly, almost with one-on-one. Technically did. Look at that. Right here, we filled the gap perfectly, and that was where my 1-for-1 was. So yeah, that was a good trade here.
You're a good trade.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
So yeah, that's pretty nice. My SMT trade has been a bit lagging behind, unfortunately. Let me make sure I have no open positions. Perfect, we should be all set. So this was the trade. I always look if it happens on NQ and I just pull the trigger on MNQ. But if the conditions are met on NQ, I'll take the trade. So this was pretty much it. The super closure above. The only reason why I ended up still taking it, even though we took out this high, was that this candle 1140 made equal highs with 1127, and that's a nice liquidity thing to grab. And yeah, we had this unfilled gap, and it landed exactly with 1-to-1 on our trade. So it looked pretty clean to take, and yeah, it worked out. If you guys ever have any questions about it, I'll answer as well. There's a little bit more rules in the background, of course, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is a trade on NQ, and then I executed on MNQ. But as you see, MNQ, this candle is not black. So like I said, if the conditions are met on NQ, I'll still pull it on MNQ. And MNQ took out the high. So I would reconsider, but since NQ made equal highs, I still decided to take the trade, especially for continuation. And that ES is still pushing very strong, far past NQ. So that's pretty much it. We are at a good spot for continuation too. This black candle souped, and what do you call those? An inverted hammer? This is like a bullish hammer. And a closure above. Alrighty. Alright, chat. Well, that was a fun winner. I'll call the AM session over now. I'll go do what I have to do, and I'll be back for the PM session with David around 1:15. By the time I set up all my charts and everything, I'll be back at 1:15 for you guys, and we'll be trading the PM session, the power hour, till 3 o'clock. Anything you want? I was gonna ask him if he wants to say something before leaving, but guess not. All right, chat. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the PM session.